Most likely to succeed out there succeeding. Right? I'm gonna go see your experience.
Somehow, so the union coming together. Everything comes together perfectly. Except today, I learned our main vendor is none other than Devin Ryan. Still as infuriating as ever. But then I wasn't looking good. Cam still
that's what you smell.
Don't tell me you're still crushing on that girl.
Red. It's sweat. You know how it is, George, don't you?
What's that?
You get it too?
What's that?
Under your flat?
Yeah.
Red from sweat?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta drop this, but I'll be right back. Hey, what's up? Those rumors about Zig having legal issues? Well, those aren't rumors anymore. Really bad now. How about we help you? They're saying it's a federal investigation. As in the FBI. Have you heard from Tom yet? I cannot afford to lose this job.
No, he can get some of that. That's what I want to get. Cooking supplies.
Yeah.
Yes, my brother's solo semester.
Seal the deal with your one Christmas crush.
All two in the entire world?
Yeah.
Who knows, maybe we will fall for each other all over again. And we will be right back to where we started. I was joking.
No. This is Saturday at 8. So part of Countdown to Christmas, only on Hallmark.
I can't wait to get out of here. Contains ingredients like flaxseed. It's just part of what makes a drug so nutritious. Opportunity. Set the table. Brings you together. Get the soup going and get the ring that changes everything.
Have you ever tasted my grandmother's?
Make it count.
George,
Huh?
her homemade Easter egg?
No, I don't think.
You might have, but that's been a long time ago, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she would go
I think you're amazing. You're amazing.
Easter, Christmas, and all holidays.
Yeah.
She would make homemade peanut butter eggs, homemade coconut cream eggs, and homemade marshmallow things. And gluten eggs.
I don't remember.
Do you remember that one?
What's that?
How many licks did it take to get to the center of the Tootsie Roll Pop?
I don't know.
No. Sure, they really know how many licks. Yeah.
Right?
And the answer came. Your roots will grow in the hearts of those around you as you create real memories. This time, the tree felt real joy. Balsam Hill. When moderate to severe ulcerative colitis takes you off course, put it in check with Revoke, a once-daily When you tried to slow me down, I got loud and steroid-free remission. Check. And when Revoke came through by physically repairing the colon line. Check. Rapid symptom relief, lasting steroid-free remission. And a chance to visibly repair the colon lining. Check, check, and check. Revoke can lower your ability to fight infections, including TB, serious infections in blood clots, bacteria, cancers including lymphoma and skin cancer, death, heart attack, stroke, and tears in the stomach or intestines occurred. People 13 and older with at least one heart disease risk factor have higher risk. Don't take it related to enroll. A serious reaction.
How is everybody tonight?
How is everybody tonight?
Yeah, I want to see. I'm live by myself.
I wasn't talking to you. No, I was talking to George.
By myself.
You can't lie. Huh? Hello there.
Hello there.
I understand that. I understand you.
We have two views.
You did.
Yeah, on Facebook it's number 2.
We have two views.
Well, hello everybody.
Yeah, on Facebook it's number 2.
George is a good baker too, you know.
I know.
Hello everybody.
He bakes like
Well, you know.
I just wanted to come on and do a scripture for you
I know.
and talk about it a little bit. Is Jonah chapter 1. Jonah chapter 1. I'm going to be talking about that one right there. Is the title of the message is running from the presence of God. You know what I mean? Is when God told Jonah to go to the city, and he actually ran from the presence of the Lord. You know what I mean? Jonah didn't want to go to that city. He wanted to go his own way and went to Tarshish. And that's like us tonight. If God tells you to do something, and we ask questions, Lord, do we have to? You know what I mean? Yes, we have to. And what it is too is when we run from the presence of God, what a shameful thing to do. In Jonah chapter 1, verse 1, I'm going to be taking that text from this evening. Listen to the words of this message that I have for you tonight. Is now the word of the Lord came unto Jonah, the son of Amittai, saying, Arise and go to Nineveh, that great city, and cry against it, for their wickedness, and come up before me. But Jonah rose up to flee unto Tarshish, and he went into the presence of the Lord, and went down Joppa, and he found a ship, and so he the fare, and therefore, and went down into the going with them unto Tarshish from the presence of the Lord. In verse 4, it says, but the Lord sent out a great wind into the sea, and then was a mighty tempest that in the sea, so that the ship was like to be broken. Okay, what that was and stuff like that. God was sending his friend and showing Jonah that he was boss. You know what I mean? Is when he from the presence of the Lord was going to show him that he does not run from the presence, that the Lord had more power than he had. and and something too is we'll stop it right there for a minute. I want to share that word with you right now. It's like us today is when the Lord asks us to do something, we have to question, do we have to do it? Yes, we have to. You mean, because God told us to go do the thing. Don't run from the presence of the Lord. You mean, the Lord will punish you, and it's like everything else out there and stuff like that. You will be punished. But in Jonah's word is when when God put the wind out into the sea, and then he put the thing into the sea, and he where the boat was the break, basically. And then when they were on the boat master and stuff like that, they were scared, and they woke Jonah up at the bottom of the ship. They woke him up, and they casted him overboard, and then whenever he casted him overboard, God had a whale that swallowed Jonah up and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And God wanted Jonah to go. Let's back up a little bit to verse 1 and stuff like that. It says in verse 2, it says he wanted Jonah to cry over against that city for their wickedness, and it's coming up before me. You know what I mean? And then you look at verse 3. It says, but Jonah rose up to flee into Tarshish from the presence of the Lord. You know what I mean? What a shameful thing to do is to run from the presence of the Lord tonight. You know what I mean? If God tells you to do something, please do it, and always remember, don't run from the presence of the Lord. If the Lord tells you to do something, just get up and do it, and run and don't run from His presence. And we have a good time, and we have a loving God tonight. You know what I mean? And so if God tells you to do something, get up and do it, and don't run from Him, because He will allow something to happen just to wake you up, to let you know He's in power than you are. So if He tells you to do something, get up and do it. And I would just say, you know, have a great night, and God bless you.